What time is it? That's right, it's photo hacking time, my creatives. This is Charlotte Salcedo from photohacklovers.com, and today I present to you my newest creation, the Purple Passion Photoshop Textures Kit. Now, before anyone purchases this item off the creative market, I first want to go give you guys some directions on how to use this kit, why you should purchase this kit, and some other things involved with this kit. So basically the story behind this kit is Purple Passion. In order to succeed in the graphic design world, you need to have passion. With that being said, the purchase of Adobe Photoshop is essential to your progression. To have the latest version of Adobe Photoshop CC and all the products and the updates is essential. Every single day I am working, and every single day I am constantly watching video tutorials or taking educational courses or constantly working in the program itself. You can't get better unless you try. Now, with that being said, the reason why I have created these Purple Passion textures into the patterned files instead of actual JPEGs this time is because I strongly feel that if you do not have some form of Photoshop knowledge, then you're not going to be able to use this kit in all its entirety. And so therefore this kit is made for people who use Photoshop, and there is a way to save these texture files out to JPEG formats if you would like. And I can go ahead and show you that. But first, before I do that, I also just want to go over this kit. Now, there's a couple of things that have inspired me to create this kit. First of them was the death of Prince. He is just so aesthetic, and I mean, his music just moves me. And so I was very saddened by his death, so that was part of my inspiration. As you can see, a lot of the colors and just the style totally mimics his ingenuity and his spirit and everything that's so awesome about him. He's one of the best artists of all time. You may disagree with that, but I actually grew up in the 80s, so he is definitely an icon in my world. So that is one of the inspirations. The other inspiration comes from, I worked as a graphic designer for a church organization. I wouldn't say that they were actually like a church organization, but they did websites for church organizations. And it was so funny because we were always, all of us, there was only 3 of us. It was a very small office, and we were always talking about how church people, they love purple and gold. And so this kit also is inspired because we couldn't find a whole lot of graphics online that had to do with church related items and stuff like this. So this is a very spiritual, uplifting, passionate, euphoric, whatever you want to call it. I find that purple is very overlooked in the design world. I don't really see a lot of textures or a lot of dedication to the color purple. Color purple has a lot of deep meaning. There is the movie Color Purple. It's a very spiritual and uplifting color, and I feel that this textures packet speaks to that. And whoever is using this packet, there's a lot of graphic designers right now that are doing inspirational quotes, which will be awesome for that. Creating, flyers and different media for churches and organizations. I mean, you can use this for CD cover art. I'm going to show you a CD cover design that I did entirely from this textures kit. I use nothing but the textures. And so I hope you guys like this, and let's just go over everything that's included in this pack, okay? So this is the Purple Passion Textures Kit Guide. If you scroll down, you can see I've broken this down into different categories. So you have the Luxe Lavender, which includes 14 beautiful textures. And then you have the Galaxy Purple, which I personally feel that purple, the space, UFOs, all of that stuff ties into like galactic, you know, galaxy and different textures like that are really hot right now. And so I don't want to just cater to, you know, Christianity. I mean, there's a whole, when you design the world. And so Galaxy Purple, you know, we're doing the whole entire universe here. We're making everything beautiful. So I've also included Galaxy Purple, which is gorgeous. There's so many different cool and inspiring textures in that kit. And then Royal Plum. Royal Plum is an inspiration of also from Prince, and also, you know, the soul churches, you know, where they, you know, they sing the soul music and they bring a lot of life into the I don't know exactly what you would call it, but from when I was doing graphic designing, these are some of the inspirational colors that a lot of the customers had requested when they wanted, you know, the evangelist flyers done. So hopefully that will help other designers when they're looking for that type of color palette. Island Violet, if you've ever looked at some violets, they have like some type of greenish hue, and it's a very tropical thing to me. And so when I was thinking of Island Violet, I was thinking of Jamaica. I was thinking of very sparkly island colors, very urban type, you know, island aesthetic feel to that. So it's definitely my inspiration there. The Sparkling Merlot. This is very fanciful. If you're dealing with a high-end client, you're creating a beautiful pink aesthetic or any type of blog headers. This is really, really, really beautiful, and it speaks to a higher end crowd. So definitely that is pretty cool. Now, Crystal Orchard, I have this like huge fascination with crystals. I love crystals. Crystals offer healing and different stuff like that, but I've never seen anyone create an actual text, a texture or a Photoshop overlay or whatever you want to call it for crystals. And so this is really, really cool. And it took me a while to figure out the basis of creating a crystal into making it into a text overlay, but I finally got it down, and they look pretty snappy crystals. So I hope you love crystals too. Crystals are awesome. And it's unique. Nobody else has designed that, so I hope you guys like that. And Champagne Lily is an extension of Sparkling Merlot, because I really love that onset there, but the Champagne Lily really gives your text like a really, really fancy champagne look. So it's a very shiny, shimmery, but just like not too over the top, and it has like a little white glow, so it's kind of like a gradient type overlay, and so it looks really, really good. Now, I've included these 4 marbles here. You can change the colors on those, and you also get bonus marbles with this as well. So let me go ahead and show you that. Oh, and one thing that's included in this textures kit is this purple shag. And I'm going to show you how I use that in the CD cover. I find that not a lot of people have any type of like shaggy material, and I actually find this is very beautiful. I don't know if any of you listen to Melanie Martinez, but I saw like kind of like a pink shag material and it inspired me to make one. And this is one of my bathroom rugs. It's the shag, and I put some type of filters and stuff on it to make it look really, really cool. So I hope you guys like that. Now, let's see. I wanted to go in and show you the rest of the stuff. Oh, let me go into the folder here. Okay, so these were the bonus patterns. No, I don't want to open it with that. I want to open it with Photoshop. Okay, so these are 8 bonus marbles that you get. They included in the file, and they're going to be located in the Champagne Lily file. So if you're looking for them, they will be in the Champagne Lily file. And the other thing, I wanted to show you the examples. So this is at 100% zoom. You can see how beautiful that looks. The textures, they're gorgeous. And this is the CD that I created, made entirely of the textures. And that's the purple shag. I'm not exactly, I think it's called, it's like some kind of sheepskin rug that I have. They're very expensive. And mine's particularly white, but I put some filters on here and made it purple. Because it's aesthetic, and I don't know, a lot of the stuff that I've been looking at on Tumblr and Pinterest, this has all evolved from that. I know I shouldn't be looking at too much Tumblr and Pinterest, but you know, a graphic designer girl's got to do what a graphic designer girl's got to do. And so a lot of my inspiration has come from that, as you can see. And I hope that you guys do like this textures kit. Now, I wanted to go back here and show you some different things that you can, let me go in and, oh yes, that's what I was going to do. I was going to show you how to save out the textures as a JPEG if you needed to. So let me go into Luxe Lavender. Let me open that up. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful that is. That's at 100%. I just wanted to zoom in there so you guys can see that. But I'm going to create a new layer, new file layer, and we're going to save out the pattern. I'm going to show you how to do that. So usually I actually made all these patterns 12 by 12, 300 DPI. So all you have to do is unlock. Hold on, I'm using 2 screens, so you probably can't see this. All I did was unlock this layer, and then you're going to go down here and go to pattern overlay. And this one, usually they look good on text set at 25%. And see, that's at 100%, and I just moved it around. You saw how I moved that around, and press OK. And then just rasterize the layer style. And you can just save it out. Save as, and then save it out. That's how I do it. Now, I think I got the corner off here, but you can go to, I think it looks better at 115. So you can save it out like that. Let's see how small we can get. 109. I'm just looking at the corners here. I think it's 105. And you can just click snap to origin. When you click snap to origin, it snaps to the edges. I forgot to tell you that at first. It's been a long day. I've been working really long and hard on this textures kit. So just click on it and then click snap to origin. Make sure you have link to layer, and then you can rasterize it and save it out. File, save as, desktop, name your file, save it out as a JPEG, of course. Okay? So, that is the end of this video, and I hope you like this tutorial on how to use these files. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments section below. And as always, really appreciate, subscribing to the channel and giving me a great big thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful day.